that anymore because, I'm an adult now. I'm a lady. But I'm just one of them type of people, like, if someone gets in my face, like, that's just fighting words to me. Like, you ain't about to get in my face and think you about to do none of that because what? What? Is this, and I'm back with another video. So if you're new to my channel, stop what you're doing and hit the subscribe button because it's Vlogmas and we'll be having videos all the way up until Christmas. And not only that, it's just, bomb to subscribe to me anyways, okay? And if you have already been a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a good get ready with me video. I'm actually getting ready to take my daughter out. My oldest daughter's birthday is coming up. I'm getting ready to take her out so that I can find her a birthday outfit and possibly some shoes. So I just wanted to get do like a quick video of me just getting ready. And while I'm getting ready, I'm going to be answering some YouTube questions. So for the new subscribers, if you guys don't know, I'm almost at 2,500 subscribers. That quick. Yes, I'm going to be doing a whole video on manifestation. And I just started that this year. And guys, manifestation is real. So I'm going to be doing a whole vlog on that. But I'm just going to start with my makeup. I'm just doing like a free, like quick little face makeup look, and then I'm going to do my hair. I'm doing just like a simple little ponytail look just today, something really quick. So yeah, let's just get into this video. So the first question that they have on here is, have you ever met anyone famous? And I've met a lot of people that are, considered famous. Some of my favorite people that I've met who are famous consist of, let's see. I met Sheree from Atlanta Housewives. That was one of my, like, fond memories because we both are from Ohio. She's from Shaker Heights, I believe, and I'm from Cleveland. So when we saw her out, it was just, like, instant, like, oh, my gosh, like, you from Cleveland, I'm from Shaker kind of thing. And Shaker is, like, right outside of Cleveland, like, not far at all, like 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes, I would say. Up the way. So it was like really cool just meeting her out and about at like a club. So that was really cool. I met Nene. I'm just gonna go down to Housewives because since I'm already there. I met Nene out at a restaurant over by Lenox Mall. She was really nice. I know some people say that she's a bitch, but in person, for me, she was really nice and really welcoming and everything. So I didn't have that problem with her. I'm just going to go down to people that I met here in Atlanta. So I did also meet Sierra, which was really cool. My uncle is in the music business. Well, used to be in the music business. And I was able to be in the studio sometime with him and, just hang out with him when I first moved down here. If you guys don't know, that was one of the main reasons why I moved down here, because I used to songwrite. And I need to get back into it because I used to be really good at it. And sometimes I just be having like ideas in my head. I'm just like, you never know. You can be, only thing it takes is that one hit and you are there, okay? It could be like, for Beyonce or, somebody big like that. So you just never know. So I did meet Sierra. I met Tiana Taylor back then when I would be in the studio. I also met Jacob Lattimore back then. Who else did I meet back then? Yeah, those are just like a few that I met. But I still do like really love Sierra. So she was one of the people that, was one of my faves that I've ever met. If I can meet Fantasia one day, that's one of my other faves, I'll be like complete. My life will be complete. That's my girl. Little does she know. But also I met Mike Epps in person before. I met Kevin Hart in person before. Actually, I met Kevin Hart at a club in Cleveland and Mike Epps leaving from a club in Cleveland. Who else have I met? I met Chili at Perimeter Mall. I met Kenya at Perimeter Mall. That I've actually said hello to. I did not get to meet Usher, but fun fact, and I'm gonna move on because I'm not gonna go through like everybody that I've ever met. But fun fact, I met Usher kind of I was actually coming into the mall. This was Perimeter Mall in Atlanta as well. That's where all the, like, a lot of stars be, but they be like low key in there. And he actually held the door open for me, and I didn't even know that he held the door open for me until one of my friends, one of my coworkers, we were going up there for lunch, and he was like, "You know who that is that just held the door open for you?" I'm like, "No," and he was like, "That was Usher." So me being me, I'm like, "Who?" I went over and just saw where he was going. He had like a little hoodie on and everything, and he was actually going to like buy some jewelry into like one of the like kiosks that was inside. I think it was like inside Macy's or whatever. He was just looking over there. So I didn't say anything to him or anything like that, but it was really, really cool just to see that Usher held the door open for me. So yeah. So that's that. The next question is, let's see. I'm using my daughter's phone, and she got it on some type of lock. It says, "Would you like to be famous?" And if I was to be famous, I would want to be known for something like positive. So, if that makes sense. But I really don't want the fame. Just give me the money, and I'm good. Yeah. So if you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? I don't really live in like regret. Things happen for a reason. It's a part of your chapter to get you to where you're going. Don't mind my ashy hands, y'all. It's just in a chapter, part of your chapter and your growth to get you going. So never, never, never be ashamed of something that has happened in the past, because it's going to help form you into this amazing person. Hopefully y'all on this journey to be an amazing person. So don't even worry about that. It is what it is. So no, I don't, if I could change anything, it wouldn't be anything. Only thing I could change, if I could change anything, it would be, not working out on a regular, but that's something that I can change. So I'm not going to even say that. So yeah. And don't mind these eyebrows. My eyebrows are a mess. I need to get them waxed, but I just haven't really been in the mood to be going in no shop right now. So yeah, one day I'll, suck it up and go on in there. Okay, it says, if you could live anywhere, what would that be? Honestly, if I could live anywhere, it would be here in Atlanta. I really like Atlanta. And the more you grow, like Atlanta is one of the places like you kind of grow with it. And I'm growing more with Atlanta, so I'm just gonna say, I wouldn't really move anywhere else. If I could move anywhere else, it probably would be somewhere that's a lot, that has a beach. If it doesn't have a beach, then you probably would not see me there. That's my goal, is to possibly one day, ain't no goal, I am one day going to own a boat or a beach house somewhere, and yeah, me and my girls and my husband and my friends, we are going to be there. Okay, so yeah, so that's just that. Let's see, it says, have you ever been in the snow? Yes, I'm from Ohio, so yeah, that's the reason why I moved away. Actually, another fun fact, I have a big fear of driving in the snow. Not really like just regular snow, but like the sleet and the ice and all of that. I had a really bad experience where I was in my mom's Mustang. She used to have a Mustang, and like her Mustang did like a 360, and in the midst of this car turning around, I really literally thought I was like dead. Oh, and if you guys haven't, stop what you're doing and go get the popcorn, go get you a wine, bottle of wine, because this is gonna be a long video, okay? Cause I'm not, yeah. So it says, who would be your ideal partner? I'm not gonna say who, because I'm married, of course. So honestly, my ideal partner would be my husband. But if I had to like just say like in general, like some qualities and traits that I like in like my partner, it would be someone who is first, puts family first. You have to be very family oriented, and down for the ride, down for the cause, because I'll be all over the place. So my mind wanders. One minute I want to do this, next minute I want to do that. You got to be really, really supportive. Someone who is very smart and can have like very intellectual conversations. Someone who is financially goal oriented or financially driven. So financially goal oriented, meaning that you just could see yourself making more money. You're gonna manifest that into reality. I'm down for that. Or someone who is just financially stable in what they're doing. And someone who has a really good heart, and someone who is a really good parent for my kids. So yeah. Do you still have a childhood teddy bear? No, but I do still have my childhood doll, baby doll, which my daughter has that. Actually, my oldest daughter. So yeah, I do have that still, and her name is Celeste, and she looks like a baby alive mixed with a Cabbage Patch doll. So yeah, she actually still has that doll, and she has, fun fact, she has a lot of my Barbies still that I used to play with when I was a little girl, and they still are all in really good condition. So yes, and she loves to play with her babies, even though she's about to be 8, which is a good thing. She still plays with her babies and her Barbies. So yeah. The next question is how many pair of shoes do you have? I done lost count. I have a lot of shoes, but I really don't wear all of them, honestly, because I don't really go out anymore. And I'm getting into like tennis sneakers now. We call them tennis shoes back home. I'm about to say tennis shoes, but sneakers. So, yeah, I don't know. I have a lot though. Favorite holiday. It's not a holiday, but I just like birthdays. That's my favorite thing for anyone to celebrate their birthdays. Favorite beach, Miami Beach, and favorite city. I'm going to say Miami, just period. Do you like TV talent shows? I really like TV talent shows, but they are getting like so whack. So they have been getting so whack lately. So I don't really care for them too much. These are some new ones that I just recently purchased from, I don't even remember, but they are like so bomb, and they came with a lot in the pack, and I really, really like them. And they're like very moisturizing as well. That's all I'm doing for makeup. So yeah, I cannot take these hands being like this, so give me 1 minute. Okay, I had to get these hands together because my nails, I had a really bad experience with my last press-on nails, so I'm letting them grow back out so they look atrocious, but I'm not putting anything on it at all, so that's why they look a mess. But yeah, so now on to the hair. So the next question is, what is your opinion of reality TV shows? To be honest, I used to really like reality TV shows like a lot, but then as I got on this like personal journey of just being a better person and everything, honestly, I'm just not like, I really don't care about them. I really don't watch them. I'll tune in every now and then if I just like feel like, being in the, not being in the midst of drama, but just listening to the drama or, what's happened or something like that. But honestly, I don't care. Like, I am not on it. I do not got time for nobody else's drama. I got enough drama in my own life on daily, just being me. I don't be having time for nobody else's drama. But, and I think that they're like terrible for like the new, like, like the kids who are, don't judge me, y'all. I got to use this to part this hair. I think they're like terrible for the new generation, like coming up to watch. Like if my daughter, if she ever thinks she about to watching that stuff, she got nothing coming. Cause I don't let her listen to like, I'm like real old school. Like I don't let her listen to certain music, and I don't let her play certain games, and she is not about to be listening to no WAP and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a no for me. So yeah, reality shows. I think that if you are mature enough to watch reality shows, I think it's okay for the entertainment, but don't get too caught up in it and like make that really a part of your life, I guess I want to say. I mean, I could say, because like it's just a lot of negative energy with those reality shows. So yeah. Next question. Next caller. No. Next question is, let's see. Do you like scary movies? I love scary movies. Have you ever fired a real gun? Yes, I own 2 guns myself, and I have fired them both. I need to go to the gun range and get a little practice in because it has been a while, honestly. So if you guys, especially my women that's watching this video, if you guys know, with everything that's going on, just in general, you need to be able to protect yourselves. So go get that gun, girl. Go get that gun, sis. Yeah. Let's see. What's the last film that I watched? Honestly, guys, I don't even watch TV. I barely ever turn on my TV. I've been learning about something really, really cool that I'm going to be introducing to my channel soon, possibly when I hit 3,000 subscribers, that you guys will be really, really interested in, hopefully. So that's all I'll be really working on. And yeah, so I don't really watch TV or like movies or anything like that unless my daughter like asks me to watch something with her. Like she's into Sister lately, so I'll watch that with her or something. But yeah, I don't really watch TV, so that's a no for me. I'm just doing something like really, really simple, so don't mind me. The next question is, do you like roller coasters? I do not like roller coasters, but I will get on them if that makes sense. I'm actually like terrified of heights, but I'll get on them just for the thrill or whatever, especially like if my daughter don't have anybody ride with her, or I'm with somebody and they just like, oh my gosh, you have to get on here with me. I don't want to go by myself. Like I'll do it, but it's just not my cup of tea, like honestly. So, yeah, let's see. What else? What else? What else? It says, have you ever cried at a film? Yes, I cried. I'll be crying. I cried. I don't cry often anymore, but I cried on Set It Off. I remember that. I cried on Set It Off. I cried on the Titanic. Yeah, your girl. I be crying. So, if you guys haven't checked out my video on these flat irons, get you one. Like, it's really, really good flat iron. And I'm just going to put like a simple little curl in there because, like I said, I'm just doing something really, really simple today. I just want to be, you know, halfway presentable for the day because I never really get to do my hair. I never really get to dress up and get cute unless I'm like going out of town or something, especially now with the baby now. And then, you know, with COVID, nothing is really, well, I'm not really doing nothing unless, you know, something particular that I really want to do. So, yeah. What else? What are some other questions? What's your best childhood memory with your siblings? Mine is just like playing video games and on the weekends just getting on each other's nerves and play fighting and all of that kind of stuff. Like I grew up with my brother. We are like a year and 11 months apart, and we're super close now. We weren't that close back then, so we used to fight all the time, and we just laugh about it now. We talk a lot, like almost every day, and I just shared this picture with him when we were little kids. I'm like, we were so bad, but I was like a little perfect angel in my eyes. But I was just looking at this picture of us like posing, and we just look so bad. But yeah, and then if you guys don't know, my other little brother, he came 20 years later. So I do have a little brother. I love him to death, like for real, for real. And he is about to be 16. He's driving now. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you would have seen him. His name is Damir. I call him Pooh. And that's like my son for real. I don't play about him. Anybody that know, like I don't play about him. My kids, of course, but I don't play about him either, or like my brother. I do have two other siblings. I do have two older sisters. We're not that close, but I mean, you know how that go. We didn't grow up together or anything like that, but yeah, I do have two other sisters. And I don't think you guys have ever seen them on my page, but not on my page, but like on my videos. But yeah, they're older than me. So yeah, so that's that. Let's see. Who kept the messiest room between the siblings? These are just sibling questions. I could just add Damir in there too because I know what his room looks like. He has gotten much better with his room. I used to always mess with him about his room being messy. But I would have to say probably my oldest brother, Shy. I always kept a clean room. And now Damir is like me. Now he keeps a really clean room. So yeah, that's that. And let's see. I'm going to answer like 2 more questions, maybe 3 more questions. Oh, here goes some cousin questions. Who's your favorite cousin? My favorite cousin is my cousin Jazz that lives in Chicago. She's actually expecting right now, so I'm super excited to meet my baby cousin, who is going to be like my nephew, for real, for real. Yeah, they says, who is the most active cousin on social media? Between me and her, I would say myself. Who has gotten into the most fights? Of course, myself. I don't think my cousin Jazz has ever fought anyone. I don't know. I had to ask her, like, physically, because she's such a sweetheart. I am too, but no, just playing. I am too, but I think, like, I'll fight though, like, because you ain't about to talk crazy to me, and period. And I'm one of them people. Well, I don't do that anymore because, you know, I'm an adult now. You know, I'm a lady. But I'm just one of them type of people, like, if someone gets in my face, like, that's just fighting words to me. Like, you ain't about to get in my face and think you about to do none of that because what? Yeah, and anybody that have seen me fight, which is plenty of people, they know, like, I'm crazy and I be fighting with hands, feet, pick up stuff. I don't play. Okay? Don't let this little sweet face fool you. Okay, and then the last question. Well, okay, the last question. This is a good question. It says, do you believe in karma? I do believe in karma. And I don't think that karma can skip you at any age. Man, woman, whatever. I feel like karma is just something it's just an energy. So it's all based off of your energy. So if you put a certain energy out into the earth, it's gonna come back. Even my little baby, like, I feel like karma is karma and karma is real. I don't think it skips anyone or anything. So you have to be really, really careful what you do. Even when you don't know, karma is something that's going to teach you a lesson and it's going to come back whether you like it or not. So, like, I may not know how to do something, or I may not know how to react to something the correct way. And if I react the wrong way and put out that negative energy, baby, it's going to come back. So, yeah. So that's all that I have for this video. Thank you. I hope you guys last through this long video. But I want to get out a good video and catch some of my subscribers up who don't know me, just to let you guys know who I am. Yes, my name is, I go by Des, but, you know, my YouTube name is Charm D. I got Charm D because one of my coworkers I used to work with, he used to always say, I'm just so charming. He would always just say, you're just so charming, you make my day. And he just started calling me Charm. And so I just used the Charm, and then I just used the D for Desiree as my real name, but I go by Des. No one calls me Desiree. So don't be on this channel talking about no Desiree, because it's Des. So that's why I got Charm D from. I'm married. I have lots of children, but 2 biological children. My one daughter is going to be 8 years old, who you'll be seeing in the videos a lot. And then my other daughter, she's 4 months, who you recently started seeing in the videos. Let's see. I teach. I own my own store, Princess in the Cloth. I just had my 36th birthday last month. And what else? I love YouTube and I love vlogging. And what else do I like? I like to invest in things. I like to learn things. And I'm all about manifestation. So if you want it, you can go get it. Okay? So thank you for watching this video. Until next time, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and come back and see me again. Happy Vlogmas 2020. Bye.